Okay, so we have a cluster of plays here that I kind of want to do together because they all have the reads are the same. Okay, so Coco drive, pressure drive, or sail drive. Okay, and we'll take a look at these plays. They all have the aspect of an outbreaking route by number two, and then we're going to work the drive route as your second and third read. Take a look at these diagrams. Yeah, I can't find a picture of Coco drive right now, but we're going to use the same idea as pressure drive. And to me, this is really one of the better ways to run it. This to me is identical to running tree, okay, in the Shanahan system. So looking at the first picture here, we're just taking a look at number one, and you can eliminate this guy pretty quickly depending on the coverage. So as soon as you see like somebody drop out and just get there underneath this guy, or a corner sitting in the flat, like you just automatically eliminate. Okay, and the reason why is that this drive route's coming pretty quick, so you need to get to him pretty quickly and make that decision. Get the ball out into his hands, and then work to number three late as your last option. Okay, so it really kind of, as I always kind of say, it kind of becomes like a 1A and a 1B here. And then we kind of have like two. I always like to speed up and reads a little bit more than what the traditional West Coast offensive guys do. Okay. But we're working that same idea. And I don't really need to show you sail because sail will be the exact same route, just a little bit deeper angle. And if we worked Coco, we're getting a 5 yard quick out. So it's the same idea. All right. All right. So now that you got that, let's jump on the field. This is to me, just so you know, one of the staples of the West Coast offense going back to just, Bill Walsh days. But even in today's society, this is really big on entry level, day one training, stuff you would see in spring ball, training camp, whatever it might be. Okay. This is a big play for that, for all these West Coast guys and the wide zone guys, you know, as you all know, is based off the West Coast offense, a lot of the principles in the run game. But that's that. Let's jump on the field. Let's just take a look at this bad boy and execute it up. Okay, so two of these plays are in my custom book. This is kind of big to the custom book. We'll start with stack Y flex, which is called South Right Open Plus. Okay, so this one is a nice one. Is a nice get starter one. This one is going to be considered to me a version of um, Coco. Okay, is it really a real Coco? No, it's not. But we kind of have to just use our imagination here. Treat that little outside that route as a choice out. A lot of choice routes come from the guy that's off the ball. So this is an easy tell that it's zero coverage. Um, I might need to look at the hot routes real quick on this again. I'm thinking the drive route would be your hot route, right? To get the ball out to him. That's really cheating by the computer. The running back was there. Protection wise, I would like to take the running back and actually get him on a block and release here. Okay. Use my protection with the half slide and go from there. Okay. The out, I felt like the out was good for me. Took it. I had somebody in my face there. I'll come back to that later. Not necessary. You can keep it 5-man protection if you love, if you like to. I would say that when you're playing the computer, you guys have to understand that drive route's pretty much going to be there for you. Don't just anticipate. Don't just throw it to them no matter what. But that drive route will be there for you. Okay. So that's that. This is an alert on this corner route. If it's there, you kind of see it wide open. I took that shot right there. That player has also really good route running, but that's that. Okay. Let's take a look at pressure, which is out of gun west, right slot open. So we're going to go with gun wing slot weak. Where's it at? Sorry, guys, I'm totally missing it right now. All right, here we go. So we have drive. So this is one thing that I don't like usually doing this. I try not to do this in the playbook because we're going to create this play. All right, so we're going to take number two and have to put him on some sort of out route and then just stem him up to about 10 to 12 yards. The nickel had good outside leverage on number two. So I did not throw it to him. Same thing there. That one I threw to the what do you call it? Halfback. I honestly believe this is more of a 7 step drop. I know the timing of your footwork might be a little bit off, but I'm gonna keep it 5 for now. But these routes kind of open up a little bit different. Oops, they got me. Good job by them. They got me with some sort of 2 invert right there. All right, so that's pressure. The pressure is pretty much the same idea as Coco. And the last one will be out of gun tight, Y off. Is that correct? Can't be. Let me see. It is. Okay. This is an old school play here. So I'm doing this to the boundary right now. I'm going to keep it with the angle of the out route with the tight end here. It actually works out pretty good, I think. And you can actually pass lead this up if you wanted to. You can see how late I threw that ball. That's my fault. Maybe I'm too far into the boundary, but also I threw that really late. Why? Because I kind of hung on this corner route. It gave me all out pressure. I kind of should not be throwing the corner, but I decided to do it anyway. Threw it early, right? That drive needs to be done a little bit sooner. But you guys get the idea, right? So this to me is one of the better plays in the system. You can change up that front side to kind of adapt to the coverages you're seeing or you think you might see. Go from there. Okay. All right. So the next one that we're going to do is going to be um, more of just showing you a play called Bingo Shack. I'm going to show you 4 plays together. Be honest with you, I'm going to finish up the rest of this and show you the 4 plays, and then we'll go on the field and do them all at the same time. Okay, even though they're different concepts.